Alright, it is time to get the nonsense started for today. As I get everything unmuted. And I'm not gonna lie. When I was setting up for this and just had the options menu open with this song on loop, I was very much at risk of just kind of closing my eyes and letting an hour or two vanish. Because this is the kind of music I would just sit and vibe to for hours at a time. Also, thank you for the head pats, Nilla. Head pat and a bonk. Gotta keep things balanced. And there will definitely be bonks to be distributed, because I haven't gone through the whole demo. It's a surprisingly beefy demo. But also there are definitely character designs that I am just going to be very weak to. Just putting that out there up front. And I am doing a new game because we are not going to jump 4 hours in from my demo thing. Anyway. Just in case you didn't know the tone.
Each day is just like the day before and the day before that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Noah.
I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. Just a mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
Hey, Nix.
old, same old. This is how it's always been, and probably how it always will be.
I need to work on getting audio balance or mix it up. That was really quiet.
It's about time. Your father already left for work.
Yeah, I wonder who the protagonist is.
Morning, Sleepyhead.
Don't morning me. What are you doing helping yourself to breakfast? This isn't even your house.
Come on, it's not that big a deal.
She's right, Takumi. You and Kato have known each other so long, she's practically one of the family. I don't know why you don't just get married and make it official already.
Huh?
Sheesh, Mom! Don't encourage her!
Not if I have anything to say about it, Noah.
These eggs are delicious.
You sure are putting them away.
I can't help it. Your mom's such a great cook.
Thank you, dear. It's nice to know somebody appreciates me.
So, what about your mom? Did she make it home yesterday?
No, she's been too busy with her research lately.
Your mother's really something. Raising a daughter all on her own while juggling a full-time job can't be easy for her.
I guess so.
Well, it's not like I mind you coming over. Just call first, okay?
Sure.
Come by anytime you want, morning, noon, or night. We'll always be glad to see you here. To tell you the truth, I always wanted a daughter.
Well, I must be such a disappointment to you.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Taki. You're the best.
Yeah. Sure.
She's just a normal anime mom.
Oh man, we've got that big test coming up soon. What a drag.
What are you complaining about? I've never
Yes,
seen you take a
that's a
test you
nice
didn't
touch.
ace.
It's just a matter of studying hard enough. Mom likes it when I get good grades. Hey, we should do a study session. We'll ace the test together and make both our moms happy.
Academia is not really my forte.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Well, maybe you're right. With enough lucky guesses, I can fudge my way to a passing grade, no problem.
It's not exactly the positive outlook I was looking for. At this rate, we're gonna have a long way to go.
Each day is just like the day before and the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. A mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, huh?
This is an administrative announcement.
What'd you
All
say?
citizens report to your nearest shelter until further notice.
Another alert, huh? Feels like there's been more of them lately. Huh? Don't worry, it'll be all right. This happens all the time. You know it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I don't like sirens. They always remind me of that time when my dad died.
Let's get you to a shelter. The closest one is... right over there. Watch your step.
Okay.
What do you know? Looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves. The security alerts are just another part of our daily lives. When you hear the alarm, you go to a shelter until the danger passes. What exactly that danger is, none of us know for sure. Nobody remembers a time before these alerts, or why they started in the first place. As a society, we've accepted that this is the way it is, and let them become something normal, mundane even. We'll be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Nothing ever does.
I know that, but... Say the thing.
Really? Again?
Please, for me.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Promise?
You're squeezing me really tight.
This is an administrative announcement. The shelter order is hereby rescinded. It is now safe to continue your day as normal. Please exit the shelters in a calm and orderly manner.
I told you it'd be all right.
Right.
See? Everything's just the same as always. Come on, we'll be late for school.
Yeah. We should hurry.
Hey, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to look cool.
Up you get.
And that's how he died.
Teki, you okay?
I think so.
Phew, that's a relief. What are you doing here, little guy? You lost? Hey! Where are you going?
Don't run off on your own!
Hey, Ansem.
Oh, great. Where did she get to now? Hey! Kadoa! I don't remember there being a school around here. Looks like the place is abandoned.
Hey, dogs take
Kadoa!
priority.
What is she thinking?
I actually have control now. I do enjoy that this is still like Danganronpa 2 movement, where the running animation isn't in a different animation, it's just sped up walking. They made it to A school, exactly. I am not going to be voice acting the unvoiced stuff because so much of the game is voiced. I'm just gonna let it go.
Kadoa?
Oh, I will, Final.
It's you. What in the... Whoa!
Takumi Samino, congratulations! You have been chosen!
Huh? What is this thing? Some kind of weird toy? No! Maybe. And how does it know my name?
I've finally got you all to myself. That girl chasing me wasn't part of the plan at all. I hate it when people go off script. I guess I can't blame her, though. There's just something about me that's totally irresistible, wouldn't you say? Such an attractive young lady, too. The two of you seem awfully close. Just how much does that girl mean to you?
Huh?
Oh, don't be so bashful, fella. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it'll make
Hey,
things
what are
a
you-
lot easier. I'm gonna need you to shove this into your chest. Pointy end first, of course.
What? Another alarm already.
This is an emergency announcement. The complex's danger level has been raised to 11.
You see? While you're here dilly-dallying, it's already begun.
It's begun? What has?
Why, the end of the peaceful, everyday life you have been living, of course.
Huh?
Yep, that's the face everyone makes at first. I never get tired of seeing it.
Very
Thought
nice.
your life would go on like this forever, didn't you? It's okay. This is the way people are. But starting today, your life is about to change. Pack your bags, mister. You're going to war. Hey, where you going? You forgot this! Come back! Come on!
I love how old school Godzilla the lip syncing is.
What the hell was that just now?
Like, they're trying, but.
God, where have you been?
The alert just now. It was different from the normal one, right?
Ugh.
What's going on?
It's okay, we're gonna be okay. Just be careful, I ran into this really weird thing back there. What was that? Oh, what is it now? Come on, let's get out of here! What the hell was that? And what is going on here? Nothing ever happened to me. Each day was just like the day before and the day before that. Until now. I lived my life in the same town, with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. And now all that is changing. Everything I thought I knew is falling apart all around me. Why is this happening? Oh, damn it! What happened? Karua! I have to protect her. Have to protect Karua. I promised. I said I'd be there for her. No matter what. No. Get away from her!
You want to save that girl, right?
Some of the enemy designs are goofy. And then there are designs that look like they came out of fucking Drakengard.
Oh. Oh. Whew. Ah! Nice, nice. Very nice.
Aha!
Are we? Because the enemies don't really get that close during all this.
If you don't do something soon, your pretty little friend is done for. You're the only one who can save her. You can do it. No, you have to do it. Yeah.
Funny you should say that, Nyx. So, like, I do think, like, this is where you can get your first ending. To say, nah, fuck it. That is something I will do another time, but we're going for the normal routes first, of course.
Damn it. This had better work. Here goes nothing.
So about the Madoka reference, Nyx.
Feels good to have all that power coursing through you, doesn't it? We call this hemo-anima.
Hemo-anima?
Rah! But never mind what it's called. Just use it. Kill those things. Eliminate the threat to your town, your home, to those you hold dear.
I love the design of the sword. I am going to skip through the tutorial, though, since I've already done it. I do find it a little
I've got this.
weird that you pick what attack you want to do first and then move. That feels a little backwards, but it's something that you can get used to very quickly.
Let's do this!
I mean, it's closer to how Valkyria Chronicles works, because you don't move everyone per phase. Like, okay, so at the top left of the screen, you have an AP counter. It takes 1 AP to do 1 move. And you can choose to give that to just all the AP into one character. Or you can spread it out, however you wish. But yeah, like, that system is closer to Valkyria Chronicles and how they work with the command point system.
I've got this. Say when. Let's do this!
I keep forgetting, you gotta pick the attack first. And I'm just gonna say it, this is the first tactics game I've ever seen with a stylish meter.
Here we go!
That gives you fucking super moves. And that kinda owns.
Gotcha!
Woo! I knew you could do it. Nobody can spot fighting potential like I can. Whoa!
Karuha, are you okay?
Taki!
You're safe now.
I mean,
Everything's gonna be fine.
it functions as both, honestly, Nyx.
What are you wearing?
It's a long story. I'm not sure I even understand myself.
I knew you'd protect me. I knew you'd keep your promise.
How touching. A knight in shining armor, charging in to rescue his princess from danger.
Taki,
All right, whatever you are. I want answers. Just what is going on here?
Congrats again, Takumi Sumino. You passed the test, and you did it with flying colors. You're now an official member of my illustrious academy.
Academy?
I hereby, formally and majestically authorize your immediate transfer. Congratulations! Hooray! Hooray! Woohoo! Yeah! See you on the other side! Nice, nice! Very nice!
Yup. Also, hi, Syl. Usually we have to wait until the end of an RPG to get that kind of trippy.
Where am I?
We have entered Hope's Peak Academy.
A classroom? What happened to me?
Yes, he is the super protag. I do really fucking love the designs. Like, character design has always been, like, this team's absolute strong point.
Huh?
A bunch of returning Danganronpa characters already. Character weakness number 1 spotted. Look, Nilla, I am nothing if not predictable. Also, character weakness number 2. Also, never in a million years was I expecting a Clarissa Explains It All reference in 2025. Noah, I'll give you 3 guesses as to who the third dangerous weakness is in this group. The JoJo hat? I mean... The JoJo hat doesn't make sense on Jotaro either, but... Okay, Noah, who is it? I'm curious. Keep in mind, I know the names of all the characters here already. You don't have to wait until they come up on screen. Allergies. You are absolutely correct, Noah. Like, I am very predictable. I mean, look at her. She's just so mean. And I love her. I mean, I do too, Nix, but, like, the characters, or the personalities absolutely match the designs. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, random River City Ransom reference. Like, goddamn. Huh?
Ow.
Oh, I think you'll like her, Nix. Like, she is delightfully unhinged, from what I've seen. That said, I can absolutely see, you know, she's gonna be, like, one that most people either love or hate, yeah. And she's not a troll, she's just unhinged. Okay, from what I have seen, she is nowhere near the level of troll that Kokichi is. Like, honestly, she strikes me as a more animated version of Gundam from 2. She's like that level of unhinged. Where she's just a nerd.
Oh.
Also, I saw this during my playthrough of the demo, and I can't unsee it. Like, I know the writing on her hat and her shirt is supposed to be just, like, random characters of gibberish that's not supposed to, you know, actually translate into anything. But come on, she has porn written on her titty. They knew what the fan artists were gonna do. Also, I just love this lampshade here. Like, she is so into the killing game idea. And like, yeah, this segment absolutely is just beat for beat Danganronpa. Oh. I love how excited she is for this. I won't hit you, but I'll fucking kill you.
Huh?
Oh, rap battle. Exactly, yes. And also, it's kind of weird that this guy seems to be talking from experience, but... Okay. We are starting from the right and heading to the left. Because I can't not start with her.
Hi! I'm Darumi Amamiya! Nice to meet ya! So hey, level with me. Who are you gonna target?
Target?
You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of time! Unless... Is it me? I seem kinda dumb, right? And way too trusting. It'd be easy to trick me into meeting you alone somewhere and then BAM!
It's makeup.
Hey, you don't really think that's why we're here, do you?
Of course I do! Anything less would be a huge disappointment. I've always loved killing game stories. Getting chosen to take part in one is a dream come true.
But that stuff only happens in games and anime, right? You wouldn't actually want us all killing each other.
Nah, dude. The fact that it's real is the best part. It's life or death, no takebacks. I mean, I don't really care if I end up dying. Either way, I get to escape my train wreck of a life, so it's all good.
Huh?
Come on, don't tell me you're some kind of normie. Living the same boring life day after day is such a downer. You get that right? Right? If it's between a short life full of excitement or the slow grind of mediocre mundanity, I know which one I choose. I can't wait for the killing to start!
Yes, she absolutely is.
Hi. My name's Sebasticolana. Nice to meet you. Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Not really. I'm just as clueless as everyone else.
Whatever we're doing here, I hope we get to leave soon. I'm still worried about all the people we left behind. I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
And now you're a mechanic in your own right. That's cool.
Nah, it's nothing. Really, I may be good with machines, but I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to other stuff. I'll catch a ride with anyone if they've got a cool car. That gets me in trouble, sometimes.
Yeah, I think you might need a refresher on Stranger Danger. But you fought those monsters just like the rest of us. That takes real courage.
That was a do-or-die kind of deal, though. I don't want to do anything like that ever again. Just thinking about it makes me want to...
Are you alright?
You're welcome, Nyx.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to calm down.
Also, can I cannot access the menu. Damn it. I'm getting a tiny bit of screen tearing. I was gonna fiddle around with settings for a second, but nope.
Seriously, what the heck is going on? I'm freaking out here.
Are you okay?
What kind of question is that? Do I look okay? Who would be okay in a situation like this? Nothing about this is okay. What rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? What did I do to deserve this?
Hey, try to calm down. I get that you're scared, but we all feel that way.
Who cares about you guys? We've never even met before. I'm sure as heck not gonna waste time worrying about you.
Okay, fine. Sorry I asked. Have fun figuring this out on your own.
Huh? Hey, where are you going? You can't just walk away and abandon me.
You're the one who said.
Come on, man, I got scared and lashed out. When you're gonna cut me off over something like that? That's cold. It's because I'm poor, isn't it? That's discrimination. I hope you get canceled and end up alone and friendless. Ugh, I must have the rottenest luck in the world. It's like everything's out to get me. But this is some next level BS. Is this karma? Was I a serial killer in the past life or something?
Look, let's just take this one step at a time, all right? How about you tell me your name?
It's Gaku. Gaku Maruko. If I had to get plucked out of my normal life, why couldn't I end up in some kind of harem setup? Girls have to like me if there's no other option, right? Having other guys here ruins it. Why can't you all just crawl off and die somewhere? Just let me have this.
Yeah, he doesn't make the best first impressions at all.
I am Hiriko Shizahara. Ugh.
I was wondering...
Weren't you listening? My name is Hiriko Shizahara.
Right. I heard your name just fine, but I thought maybe you could tell me something else.
Like what?
I love that look. Like, that is the hottest glare ever.
How about those monsters that attacked the town? Do you have any idea what they might be? And could there be more of them out there?
I would absolutely let her stab me and thank her for the opportunity.
Who knows?
And yes, her voice is amazing. You cannot bonk me into horny jail. Yes, that was my first reaction too.
Don't you have anything else to say?
Blindly speculating without anything to back it up is just a waste of time. Surely, that's obvious.
Be mean to me more. Look at me and tell me I'm trash. I'm worst.
Well, yeah, but...
I have no intention of wasting my time on you. We're done here.
She does have a point. Like, she's mean, but she is very smart, and I love her.
Hello there. My name is Eito Aotsuki. Currently a high school senior. I'm guessing you're the same?
Yeah, that's right.
I thought so. All of us appear to be the same age. Give or take a year or two. Is that just a coincidence?
I don't know. It could be, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. This hasn't been much of an introduction so far, has it? Let's get back on track. Do you have any hobbies? What's your zodiac sign? How about your favorite food? Or your favorite movie? Are you seeing anyone right now? What do your parents do for a living?
Nix, I think this guy is your kindred spirit. Just Either that or mine. One of the two.
Whoa, slow down. You need to give me time to answer before you ask a new question.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I'm not very good with social situations. I tend to get nervous and overcompensate.
Really? You seem to be doing okay to me.
I mean, this is not a game where people die left and right. Like, if anybody dies, it's my fault. And you've seen how I play Fire Emblem. If somebody dies, I reset most of the time.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to making friends. If I do or say anything strange, please let me know. I'm trying to do better so I don't make people uncomfortable.
He really is us.
Okay, sure. I'll do that.
I can't remember the last time I was around this many people. It really puts things into perspective.
Are you going to be all right? Let me know if there's anything I can do, okay?
I will. Thank you.
And then there's these two. I'm just gonna warn y'all, brace for these two. These two are a thing.
Kidnapping us and locking us in a school? Why would anyone do this?
I wish I knew. This whole thing's a mystery.
It's a pretty terrifying situation. I can already feel my body reacting to the fear. Does anyone have a clean pair of underwear I can borrow? Asking for a friend.
Do you need to take a bathroom break?
No! So long as you're here with me, I can endure any amount of bodily discomfort, sister dearest.
Don't say weird stuff like that in front of people, brother dearest.
Huh? Are you two siblings?
Oh, right. We haven't properly introduced ourselves yet. My name is Ima Tsukumo. But enough about me. Let's talk about this delightful young lady by my side. This is my charming, adorable, talented, intelligent, unparalleled twin sister, Kako.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, you're twins. I guess you do look kind of alike.
Oh no, not at all. Next to my sister's transcendent beauty, I'm nothing but a puddle of pig barf. She's so lovely. Unidentified species of bugs and animals flock to her whenever she goes outside.
Like, I can't not enjoy them because they're so fucking out there and over the top. But, like, God, come on.
I wouldn't mind so much if they were regular species I'd seen before.
Don't go thinking she's just another character who fits into the little sister archetype either. My sister eclipses every other sister who's ever existed. Even all of them put together couldn't hope to match her. It's a crime that the word sister could possibly be used to describe anyone else. It should belong to her, and her alone.
You're going too far again, brother dearest.
You and your sister sure are close, huh?
Close doesn't even begin to cover it. She's my guiding light, the one who gives my life purpose. Beat me, stab me, stick lit matches under my fingernails. If it's for her, I'll bear any indignity with a smile.
Yeah, Oh, no! I think he likes the bonks, guys. I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing.
Oh, even seeing you get all bashful and flustered is like sweet, sweet nectar to me. Every single day, I thank my lucky stars that I was born
It's no
your
use.
brother, sister dearest.
It sure was, Nyx. It sure was.
Seriously, knock it off.
Must be a twin thing. Anyway, to more normal characters.
Is it alright for me to introduce myself too?
Well, relatively speaking, I suppose.
Getting to know anything about a depressing loser like me will probably only make you feel bad, but if everyone's doing it...
It's fine. Go ahead.
Thank you for being so nice to me. Here it goes. My name is, what was it again?
You say normal and then go to him.
It's been so long since anybody bothered to call me by it. Even I'm struggling to remember.
He makes me look like an Optimus.
Oh, right. It's Shoma. Shoma Genzaki.
What kind of life do you have to live to start forgetting your own name?
I'm sorry. My name's making you feel bad, isn't it?
Huh? Why would it do that?
It's too big of a disconnect. A lowly worm like me's got no business having a name this cool. My name's the only cool thing about me, though. The rest is just one big pile of shortcomings and insecurities.
Mood.
It's a stretch to even call me a person. I'm more like a parasite. Minus the ambition.
I think you're being a little harsh on yourself.
That was actually a pretty generous description. But don't worry. I've got no illusions about how worthless I am. I don't get good grades. I can't play sports to save my life, and I don't have any skills or interests that set me apart from the crowd either. My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Okay, but can we just take a second to appreciate that he talks to dogs? Like, we're not just gonna gloss over that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be bored out of your mind talking to me. You haven't spat on me even once, and I repay you by wasting your precious time. Please, don't feel obliged to ruin your day by talking to me any more than you already have. I'll do my best to keep out of sight so I don't bring down the mood for everyone else.
I mean, right now, Nyx, I'm Child Protective Services. So, you know. This guy makes houseplants look assertive. And then finally...
Sup? Name's Takamaru Yakushiji. I'ma warn you right now. If you see me getting mad, just keep your distance.
I love this guy. I love this guy so much. This guy is just Akihiko and Mondo fused together.
When somebody sets me off, I punch first and ask questions later. Can't help myself.
He has one brain cell. Just the one.
So hey, you fought those monsters, right? That mean you transformed too?
Transformed? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. It just kind of happened in the heat of the moment.
I know, right? How freaking cool was that?
He's big into Sentai and Tokusatsu.
Huh?
I felt like some kind of hero out of a kid's TV show. Getting to go wild with all that power was such a rush. I gotta wonder how the rest of the TRC's doing, though. Those freaks really went to town on the place.
Yeah. They weren't shy about attacking people either.
But for all we know, there could still be survivors trapped in wrecked buildings or under rubble and shit. Maybe there's little kids lost and scared without their parents. Or old folks who can't get around like they used to. We don't got time to dick around here. Someone needs to get those poor bastards to safety.
How about that? He's actually a nice guy, I think.
Clock's ticking on the lost and injured while we just sit here with our fingers up our asses. We ought to be out there helping out and putting the town back together. This is really starting to piss me off.
And that brain cell is overheating.
Ah! Here comes the rage!
Hey, what are you?
Back off, man! I warned you about this already. Get away from me! I ain't gonna rest easy until I hit someone, and I don't want it to be you!
Okay, I'm going.
Just Kanji with actual anger issues. Yup. I mean, I think Tsubasa needs therapy as well, just for instead of anything specific, just for, you know, the generalized PTSD.
Huh.
Hey!
It's the Robo-Bastard from before!
Yeah, wee! Now we're talking! Can't have a killing game without the obligatory evil mascot!
Oh, Robo-Bastard? Obligatory? I have to have you court-martialed for defamation of character. I have feelings too, you know. It may have been a cliche entrance, but I gave it real socks. Oh. Anyway, like it or not, from this day forward, I'm going to be your commanding officer. You can call me Siri. Got it? Siri. Or just Sir.
I do appreciate that he's very distinct from Monokuma, but still has that energy.
With that out of the way, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Last Defense Academy.
Honestly, like, I have to wonder if they, like, repurposed the original design for Monokuma, which was just one of those, like, anatomy dolls where, like, half of it had the skin peeled off, and just kind of iterated it until it warped into this.
Hey.
NANI?!
Nah!
Ah.
Huh?
I mean, she's genre savvy. She knows what's going on.
Ah.
Huh?
Oh.
No. Huh?
What a novel way to commit suicide is a pretty raw threat, right?
Huh?
Aha! No.
The line delivery on that noise. Like, whoever is voicing Sirei fucking swung for the fences.
There's no ceiling.
I'm imagining that as a sensor bleep. Oh god, I hope somebody does that. I know there's like a handful of YouTubers that will use random sound effects as sensor bleeps. I hope somebody implements that as a sensor bleep. That would be fucking hilarious.
Could that be the sky?
That's the sky?
No way. Somebody tell me I'm dreaming.
Never mind that. Look over there.
Huh?
The world is burning.
Dude, that's fire. It's all fire. Why is it that weird color?
Right, Nix?
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Your brother, dearest, will protect you.
Great minds think alike there, Ansem. That time I got reincarnated as the world's last hope, but the Overlord forced me to kill all my friends. That's a hell of a light novel name right there. Thanks to the material burning? Yes. Yes, indeed. What does purple indicate? Oh.
Yeah.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames. Yeah! You were all transferred to this academy for a very special reason. I have a mission for you to carry out. Your objective is the complete and utter extermination of any and all enemy troops who dares to threaten our beloved school's peace. During your time here, you happy few, you band of brothers, will be molded into the perfect special defense unit.
She's so distraught. I love her so much. She's such a fucking nerd.
Ah. Hey.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if she was involved, at the very least.
Oh.
Aha.
No. Yeah.
They look and sound like Jack Frost. I mean, you're not wrong. The references just keep coming because that's a Gantz reference. Fairly obscure by today's standards, honestly. Gantz is a hell of a thing. I'll tell you about it later. Like, that's a discussion that will take a good couple hours. And yes, you heard that right.
Oh.
Right? I kind of adore him.
Oh.
He does? But at the same time.
Huh? Meh.
Huh.
No.
It's the fact that they kept the inhale on the noise that sends me every time.
Hey.
See, that's the thing, Nyx. Like, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but we are miles and miles away from the complex. Or at least, that's what's set up immediately after this next battle. Oh, I apologize. My allergies have been killing me.
Hey! Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa. No matter what.
Promise?
Whew!
Aha!
I also do appreciate the way the hallways and all animate. And that's just a really cool little detail. Like, they didn't have to do that.
Hey!
Aha! Yeah. Yeah.
Tuh.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Everybody ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies. Okay. Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. I hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
Okay, so one thing that I kind of skipped over in the tutorial battle is everyone has a unique ability. Main characters is just a redo. So control stick, please. Like, if things go wrong, I can take back a skill and just reset a wave. Nakamaru is our tank. And yes, that pretty much is Nyx. Yeah, high mobility tank that gets defense for every space he's moved. She gets different skills after moving once. And Hiroko is just our DPS, where she just gets stronger the more enemies she kills.
Hauling ass!
Yeah, superior mobility and defense. Yeah, he just gains effectively like temporary HP.
Time to move. How's this? Broken so soon. This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern.
Also, I think Hiroko is like the paladin of the group, in that she starts way stronger than everyone else, but once everyone else kind of catches up to her, her gains kind of plateau.
If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Also, I appreciate that Darumi just fucking uses the Gates of Babylon as her weapons, you know? Yeah, she is just the support. The ranged support, for the most part.
Let's do this!
Let's go!
Say when.
Take that!
Now then, to business. I'll chop you to pieces. How Satisfied. Time for battle. How's this?
Full throttle!
Ready whenever.
Let's do it to it!
Can't get anyone else in range.
Let's do this!
And thankfully, there's no friendly fire to worry about. I am curious.
Here we go!
I see.
It's killing game time!
All right, let's get started.
Let's freaking go!
Right, just kind of reminded myself of what everyone's abilities
Let's do this!
Let's go!
Take that! Did we win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey! I ain't no coward! I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops! No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
What even are those monsters, anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something, hidden deep within the school. If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Just the, added stakes that we are fighting for the fate of humanity. You know, like a JRPG. Nothing big.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Hurry! We have to save her!
That one wasn't my fault.
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy. There, we got her body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle. That's the Invaders, Commander. It's gonna be on a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever. It's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God damn!
So, remember when I said there were some enemies that looked like straight out of Drakengard?
Before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster. Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo-anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo-anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
Okay. Yeah, you can also use the voltage gauge as a buff. And I do remember, like, this fight giving me a little bit of problems in the demo because the boss is massive and has an AoE counter anytime you damage it. Like, if anyone is adjacent to him, they take a hit.
Let's give it to him! I'm all fired up!
You.
Let's freaking go! Let's give it to him! Eat my dust!
Yeah. After a special attack, you can't use any AP on that character again.
Now then, to business. Take this! Ready whenever.
Okay. Can't get into...
Let's do this!
Take this! You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
I'm an idiot. Okay. I thought stun wore off
Let's get started.
at the start of a turn, but I guess not.
How's this?
My
That's
turn!
fine.
Here!
Here we go. Take that!
Okay, it ain't over yet.
Eat this!
Time to move. I'll chop you to pieces.
Ready when you are.
That ain't nothing.
Now let's keep him out of the counter range for the moment.
Let's go.
Ready whenever. How's this? Not bad. My turn. Show me your insides!
Too bad. The enemy commander got away. Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day. All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school.
I have no idea what that currency is even used for yet, but fuck it.
Hooray!
Oh.
Hey!
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you. If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, Emo Chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
I appreciate the sentiment, however, she didn't get cornered. She kinda went running ahead. Like, that's the opposite of the problem here.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then. Someone did!
Hey, guess who's back?
Huh?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something? Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Never mind that. How are you alive?
Is she a ghost?
I love that that's the first thing she jumps to. Just ghost.
Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Yamamiya, in the flesh. I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
What gave it away, Nix? Was it the fact that I barely reacted to my favorite character getting killed off? That's taking a character from your roster in the first fight. I mean, Fire Emblem does it all the time. Like, I'll be honest, like, that's the primary reason why I could not get into the first Fire Emblem game. Because they require you to sacrifice one of your characters in order to progress the first story. I'm like, nah, I'm not about that. I mean, technically that was the second fight. Because we had the first fight as our tutorial when it was just Takumi. Demo fight is fight 0. Oh, okay, I see.
Huh? Yeah. Oh.
Ah.
Ah!
She still really wants to be in a killing game.
Ah!
Oh.
Ahem. Aha.
I'm still not convinced there's actually any fucking bombs in anyone. That Sirei just heard Darumi bring it up, and it's like, hey, that's a good idea. I can use that.
Hey.
Yeah, like, that definitely seems like a tactical advantage. It's like, if somebody dies, detonate the bomb, scrape up what's left, and then reanimate them.
Huh? Ah.
Huh.
Ah! Ah!
Woohoo!
Also, I'm not gonna lie, the presence of the Monokuma button there kinda has me holding out hope for, like, DLC or something for Danganronpa characters to come in. Because that would be fun.
Ah!
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Ha ha ha.
I know there's a teleport fast travel thing. I'm probably not going to use it much because I'm just used to not doing stuff like that in these types of games. I mean, the decor is just right in line with, like, Danganronpa. Like, especially V3. Like, the Academy there was just really fucking bizarre looking. Even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. That is extremely fucking specific. Right? I was noticing that too.
Yum, yum, yum.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Huh? Ooh. Aha!
Tuh.
Aha!
Like, honestly, that's not all that long. That's just like, what, 3 months? Something like that?
Yeah.
2.5 months, maybe? Well, no, 3 months would be 90 days, so 3 months and a couple weeks.
Huh?
Huh.
Yeah. Huh? Oh.
Kako, please. No, just no. Just no. I don't know what to even I don't know how to respond to that one even. Other than no. No, it's not. Right? God.
Oh!
Hey!
So that reference is a deeper cut than I think most people are going to get, because that dates back to the original Diablo and how multiplayer was handled. Well, Diablo and Diablo 2, let me put it that way. Which is definitely not something I was expecting to get. But considering the amount of time I did, like, PvP and shit like that in Diablo, yeah, that hit me like a ton of bricks. We have not gotten there yet, Nyx.
Huh?
Huh.
Ugh. Ugh.
Okay, real quick. There's no options menu in here. I have to go back to the title screen. Okay, I will do that off stream then. Because I don't know if it's coming across in the stream, but like I'm getting a little bit of screen tearing when I'm running around. It's not major, but it is distracting.
Huh. Huh.
Ah.
Huh? Huh?
You're sweet, right? Look, I'm just zeroing in on that. Our room is right next to Hiroko's, and Darumi is on the other side. Like, this is the best placement for me.
Hey!
troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Impressed with the game's restraint for not quoting, referencing Apocalypse Now yet. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Hey! Oh. Aha!
I don't think this is actually, like, coming through on the stream itself. But, like, I'm getting some major screen tearing. Like, I'm just looking at OBS, and, like, it is so different from what I'm seeing. I'm glad it's not coming through on the stream, at least. But it is super distracting for me. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with settings after stream.
Aha!
How many of these Chucklefucks were dirt poor? At least 3 of them. More than likely more. Like, I would honestly hazard a guess that Takumi is probably the most well-off of the group. Maybe Darumi, because, like, she complains about life being boring and everything, so she hasn't had to worry about where her next meal comes from, at least. Hiruko, I would say, probably doesn't have a whole lot in the way of money, but still kicks people's asses enough that she doesn't have to worry about food. I could see her being a CEO's daughter, or just like the leader of a gang. Like, a legitimate gang.
Oh. Hey.
Not just vibes, but like, anytime the camera zooms out, I'll try to, like, linger for a bit, but like, she has like a legit Sukuban in her non-combat outfit. Well, and in her combat outfit too, but it's more pronounced in the non-combat. Yeah, there on the right. You can tell just... I can't, like, zoom in on her specifically, but yeah.
Huh. Huh? Huh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, hey.
Uh-huh.
Terrifying, right?
Oh. Oh. Huh?
Aha. Yeah.
Yes, Rosa. Hi, nerd. How you doing?
Ah.
Good to hear. You're full of Borger? Oh, I am jealous.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Also, I would like to point out that this is the first time they've used the word despair, and that's impressive to me. Aw, thank you, Rosa, but also gay. They despair like power. And the first instance of hope. You can tell I'm a Danganronpa fan because of how I react to those specific words. It's Pavlovian. Like, I remember... Okay, this is kind of a side tangent, but I remember watching a Let's Play of a couple guys doing all the Danganronpa games. And they had a drinking game where anytime they encountered an ellipsis or somebody said hope or despair, they took a drink. They were fucking sloshed the entire goddamn time. It was hilarious. Like, to the point where, especially towards the ends of the games, they were like, okay, we have to stop drinking or we might actually die.
Huh. Oh.
I mean, Eito is kind of the Nagito stand-in. Also, I love these fucking Roman statues in the background that just have Hirai's head on them. Like, they're so unhinged. Alright, that's just the bathroom. The bathrooms don't have anything in them. Okay, nothing in here. Okay, there is something else on the first floor, so... I swear, this guy is just in eternal mood. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. Also a self-fulfilling prophecy, yes. I kinda spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though.
Yeah.
Open your heart to darkness or something, yep. But Kingdom Hearts is light!
Ah.
Anyway, that's all that room had.
Huh? Huh? Yeah! Huh?
Also, I'm just gonna say, there are probably a dozen or so different complexes, and they're all from different ones, I'm betting. Also, I do appreciate that this is just a giant fucking GPU. Like, complete with the fans in the back and everything. I love that this is what he thinks class is. Leopard print sofas and hot pink drapes. Like, he absolutely grew up in a Yakuza family. Like, there's no way around that.
Aha!
I just need to highlight that last bit. Baloney pony. Those were 2 words somebody actually typed out, somebody else signed off on, and then it made it into a game. I mean, depending on your definition of strong, I guess.
Hey!
Hey!
So yeah, I'm guessing this is where we improve our skills and shit. Okay, that's everything on this floor.
Huh?
Mr. Richie Rich McRicherson. Truly an astounding mind on this man.
Ah. Hey. Huh? Ah. Oh.
Every time the notification for walking past... Hi. But yeah,
Hi.
every time I walk past the bathroom, it always makes me hesitate.
It's spooky. I've been watching this game. You know, there's like 100 endings, right?
I do now, yeah. I knew there were a lot of endings. I just didn't know exactly how many.
It's formatted a little like Zero Time Dilemma.
I see.
Or the Zero series, just in terms of like once you've gotten to the end, you can select and figure things out. Like that's not a spoiler. That's just for anyone in chat. That's not a spoiler. That's just how a lot of these games work.
Yep.
But yeah, you have options. This has taken the crown from Nier Automata for most endings. I like Sire. It's a good design.
It's a very good design. I have yet to figure out where I stand on him as a character, though, yet.
This is a very different beast in terms of the character archetypes. Like, when I sat down and watched it, I was like, oh yeah, this is very, like, I have more experience with the Zero Escape than Danganronpa. I actually enjoy the Zero Escape more than Danganronpa, personally. But that might just be me. The Danganronpa is certainly more stylish.
Yeah, I can definitely see somebody vibing more with one than the other.
Just like gameplay-wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you'll really enjoy this. That's kind of what I wanted to say. This is...
Yeah.
It's been a blast for me to watch. And, it doesn't seem like that difficult of a tactics game. Like, as a whole. In regard to, like, tactics games, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't Iron Man XCOM.
Yeah, or even, like, Fire Emblem at that level. Like, the demo, or the boss fight in the demo did bot me a couple times, just because I was still kind of getting used to the systems. Once I did, though, like...
Yeah, once you know what you're doing, it's not overly difficult. Like, because I've played it, like, I've played stuff like Labyrinth of Toho, which you should play. I have it on Steam.
I've been playing it off and on.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
I told you a long time ago.
I didn't. You got through the temperature maze, right?
Not yet.
Okay,
I don't
because
think.
that had me tearing my hair out.
Yeah.
I need to go back and play the first one again at some point. Because I never finished the post game. But there's a third one coming out, if you didn't know.
I did not.
Yeah, there is. what I'm excited about is they really upped the design factor for it, where you have abilities that create stacks, and then abilities that consume stacks, and the stacks give passive buffs and stuff. Like the modern Etrian Odyssey games.
Yeah.
Which sounds really cool. I'm not sure I'll like it, but it sounds really cool. I find it kind of funny though that I've talked to people who have beaten the second game, and just because I love the character, Koichi is so polarizing when it comes to people who've beaten the game. Because some people love her, and some people really hate her. Because she is an excellent support, and she is an off-tank.
Yep.
She's the only character. She's only one of 2 characters with void resistance, which is a damage type in the game. So she is one of 2 characters that takes less damage from void damage, but she's an evasion tank. So if you can slap enough evasion on her, she does really well. But you kind of have to build the team around what she can do in order to maximize the effect of this. Mind you, if you can get the right team, it's fantastic, but you can't do the normal thing that I do, where I just weld Mei Ling and Remelia into slots 1 and 2 and call it a day. Though they have been trying to put Mei Ling in more of an off-tank role than a main tank, and it's like, she's such a good main tank. Which I know seems kind of silly, for an off-tank to be treated as a main tank.
I depending on the situation, I can see it.
Well, Mei Ling has, well, you've played.
Oh, yeah.
For chat, Mei Ling has a self-heal and a very small heal for others that also heals poison and paralysis. So she's got some small supporting move for some major and common ailments, as well as a little bit of HP. And then Remelia is also fairly tanky, except for certain damage type, like Spirit just wrecks her. Like, she takes so much bonus damage from Spirit, it's ridiculous. But she doesn't do a ton of damage. Like, she does more damage than Mei Ling, but she doesn't do a ton. She's just really consistent. Because she's medium tanky, medium damage, low mana cost kind of thing. So you can just put her in slot 2 and she can just throw her spear every turn and Mei Ling can support her. And it's how I killed most of the boss in the first game.
Also, I just want to point out, Persona reference and a JoJo reference back to back. It's like...
I see that now.
The game knows its audience.
Yeah.
And it's me.
The game is so self-aware. Is this your first time playing? Cody, is this your first day playing?
It's not my first day playing. Like, I did mess around with the demo.
Not counting the demo.
Yeah, I did not get much farther than this conversation in the demo, by the way. So.
Oh, you're gonna love the dialogue then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, it gets so good. Which characters are your favorite? I mean, there's a lot of them, so I haven't figured out all their names yet, but...
Garumi and Hiroko are my 2 favorites so far.
Describe them. Because I haven't figured out all their names yet.
The goth girl and the big fuck-off axe girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not sure which characters you've met yet, or if you've met them all.
I've met the starting character, or all of the starting characters at least.
Yeah.
Like, I know there are more characters, like that's just on the Steam banner across, when you go to boot up the game. I know Karuha is eventually in the game because of that, but... Also, just, it feels weird to have a character design like Karuha's and then not have her as a playable character. Right, especially when she features so heavily in the opening cinematics.
Yeah.
Aha!
Honestly, I gotta say, Karua is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I love her mask. Like, at first I was like, and then it's just like, she's so confident. And the mask makes such horrifying faces.
Well, I'm looking forward to
as
that.
Expressions.
Then. Yep.
And it's so good. But yeah, I do love her. She's great.
Hmm. "30 feet thick." Like, goddamn.
Yeah. Well, you've probably picked up on it by now. While there's not very many conceptual, like, plot-wise parallels, like, there is a bit of a Nier aura to the game.
Oh! You mean like when the fucking chorus kicked in when the dragon with the fucking laser halo showed up?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, again, there's no direct parallel. It just has a vibe.
It sure fucking does. And like, that dragon looked like something that would have shown up in Drakengard.
Yeah, also, it has a bit of metaphor vibe to it as well.
I don't know metaphor, so I will not be commenting on that.
Let's see. It's 35% off right now, but... Oh, someone already has it in the Steam family.
I also have no desire to play metaphor, so...
Really? I'm surprised. Yeah. It's something you'd probably enjoy.
The UI is some of the ugliest I have ever seen. And that is a huge barrier of entry for me.
Oh, fair enough. It is a little bit intrusive.
Huh?
Not the big menus. Like, the big menus seem okay, but the general UI is a little intrusive.
Yup.
There might be a mod for that. Let me go and check for you. Because I think story-wise, you'd like the game. Even if you're not a fan of bangs.
I'm not. Like, also, yeah, that's another thing. I haven't seen a character design from that game that I actually like yet.
A lot of them are better in motion. In terms of, like, the way their models work. And the animations do work. There's some of them where I just saw them first time and I'm like, not sure I like that, but it's not... I don't really enjoy it, but I'm not really offended by it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, just the idea
they sort of grow on you with the personalities.
Also, just the idea of a flaming hand reaching up to grab a bird out of the sky is fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Aha!
Like, there's gotta be some sort of supernatural bullshit happening. This can't all be sci-fi. Like, there is definitely, like, some sort of eldritch ancient horror going on under or behind the scenes. I'm calling it.
Hey.
That's... I don't think that's what I meant to click on. Whatever.
It looks like you're not the only one. There's a lot of people with, a lot of people who are having hypersensitivity issues with the UI.
Yeah, like, as much as I like the visual design of Persona 5, Atlus took the absolute wrong lessons from it. As far as, like, visual design goes.
Hey!
It looks like a graphics card.
Well, this is actually an interesting discussion because there's people who are saying the UI is really overstimulating, and then there's other people saying, oh, I have the opposite problem. My ADHD likes the UI too much.
Like, I'll be honest, a lot of metaphors specifically kind of gives me motion sickness in places. Because, like, nothing ever stops moving. And that's one thing that Persona 5 actually did. Once you, like, get through the short little animation for the transition, things stopped. Like, there was a little bit of, like, a texture scrolling in the background, but never... It wasn't ever the kind of, like, jittery motion that Metaphor does all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. It looks like there are some UI mods, but I'm not sure what they actually do. There's ones that help with the UI's ghosting and anti-aliasing, which might actually be partially contributing to the motion sickness. If they're incorrectly balanced. I noticed that I have enormous trouble if the UI is a little bit off like that.
Yeah.
Metaphor specifically didn't bother me, but I was also watching it through a Discord stream.
Yeah.
So there might have been some fuzziness that came through with the Discord stream that if there's a finer detail problem, it was not coming through. But just story-wise, though, you'd probably you can probably guess a lot of the twists in Metaphor. It doesn't do anything new. It's just a really good execution of what it does, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
I have to admire games like that, at least, when story-wise, because when you take something that everyone can at least, be like, well, if I had to make, 3 or 5 guesses, it's either this, 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 or this, and, you're spot on with one of them. Hang on a second. Apparently, I mean, a phone call soon.
Ah.
But if someone can take a concept that's been done before and just really give it a good portrayal of that specific concept, or they take a bunch of concepts that have been done to death and they put them together in an interesting way, that can be almost harder than taking an uncommon concept and making it interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about, like, Dragon Quest XI.
Yeah, it's like, I do a lot of writing, and just for those in chat who don't know, both in my free time and as a player in tabletop, as a dungeon master in tabletop, I do a lot of writing. And oh my god, it's so hard to take something that's been done to death and make it interesting.
Yeah, and, like, to Ragdoll's point, I think specifically of fucking Heavy Rain. Because, like, this... Okay, spoilers for Heavy Rain, but it's a David Cage game. Don't play it. It sucks.
I mean... If you want to see the funny faces...
I mean... But, like... Heavy Rain is a murder mystery about, you know, the... what was the Origami Killer? Or am I thinking of Indigo Prophecy with that? Anyway, there's...
No, Origami Killer was Heavy Rain, I'm pretty sure.
So, serial killer that abducts children and then drowns them in rainwater. And throughout the game, you play as a detective, you know, on the case trying to bring this guy in. And there are so many things where, you know, the detective is, like, getting evidence from, you know, families of, you know, the victims and everything like that. And then you find out that the detective is the killer. And it does not recontextualize anything in a positive light. If anything, it makes it even stupider.
Yep.
Because, like, why would the detective need to get evidence from the victims? Like, he would know to just take that and get it out of there. Like, why would he send this out to the families of the victims and then have to go and get it back to cover his tracks? Like, it's so fucking stupid. And yes, it's the worst case scenario because it's a mystery story.
I'd like to point out that the whole conceptually of the devil did something similar, but actually nailed the execution.
Okay, so, like, I don't want to spoil Of the Devil for anybody who's not seen that, but, like, also, episode 0
is free and it's online and you should go play it. And if you haven't played it yet and you haven't seen Cody play it, go play it now.
Yeah, and, like, also, like, the twist comes in episode 0. So, like, I don't consider that, like, a huge spoiler for the rest of the game because, like, if
well,
you're...
it's part of the setup.
Yeah, if it's part of the setup, yeah. But at the same time, like, okay, I'm going to take...
I'm getting my phone call. One
okay. I'm going to take this in a direction with Danganronpa, actually. Like, their big twist, like, I'm not going to get too specific because, again, spoilers. But, like, their big twist was set up in such a way that if you were paying attention, as soon as the clues started becoming relevant, you could figure that shit out instantly. And in fact, I saw a lot of, like, Let's Players who did figure it out before the characters did. But they were like, oh no, that can't be it. That's too out there. Even for this game, that's too out there. But when, you know, the big reveal comes and they were right, it was extremely fucking satisfying. Like, that's how you handle a good twist. And I do, like, considering the writing pedigree of this game, I do expect any kind of big twist like that to be handled very well. If nobody can figure out your ending from your writing sucks. Yes. Like, I do feel like there are a few times where a big twist coming out of nowhere does work. Like, I want to say Nier is one of those. Because, like, it has a twist at the back half of its first run through the game. That, like, it is foreshadowed, but it is done in such a way that nobody would, you know, like, realistically jump to that particular conclusion. at the same time, it is foreshadowed enough that when it does come out, it feels like a natural exception, or natural evolution. Just like 10 steps down the line where anyone was going to realistically jump to. Yeah, like, it's extremely hard to pull off something like that. Revive-O-Matic. What an enlightened name. Revive-O-Matic is sending you. Machine at the laundromat, yup. Another room that I haven't been to yet here. Defense room, there we go. Yes, exactly.
Huh?
Huh.
Our law hero, yup.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going? I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately! Aha!
Tuh.
Huh. Meh. Phew.
Huh?
Yeah. Ooh. Arr!
And the first time Hope and Despair share a text box. Like, considering we are three hours into the game, I applaud its restraint.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
The entire house is being repiped, and I tried sleeping during the day, and there was so much sawing and hammering going on that I couldn't sleep. And so I'm actually going to go over to a neighbor's house to sleep, and we were getting the details hashed out.
Ah, I see.
But before I go there, I need to talk to them because they had to replace the valves in my shower, and and because I was sleeping, I didn't even know they were replacing them until I saw the end result of them replacing it. I had the 3 knobs because it's a bathroom shower, and I don't mind if they get rid of the middle knob and replace it with some other mechanism to switch from bath to shower. That's fine. But they changed it from 2 knobs to 1 middle knob. And I have never been in a shower my entire life where it's just 1 handle that you have to turn for hot and cold that I have not burned myself in.
I see.
So, and the problem is we have a molded bathtub. So the bathtub, the walls, they're all one piece. You know what? You know what I mean by that?
Yes.
So, if they cut through the molding to make more room for that, then they're going to have to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's unacceptable for them to have not asked. They did that. Not these people, but other people who who fixed the sink in the kitchen did this too. They replaced the sink with a faucet that we did not want. The actual new fixture was, they didn't ask, hey, pick one out for us. You know, or hey, is this style good? They just put in a new one, and then we had to foot the bill to get the one we actually wanted. And had to foot the bill to get the old one uninstalled and the new one reinstalled.
No.
And on top of that, they put in one of those nice name brand one that's like $300. It's like, no, I went out and bought a $100 one. It was much better. I mean, I get it, like, most people, it's standard practice, and not everyone would care, but it feels like it should at least ask,
yeah.
You know? Especially with the 3 valves, because I can't shower when there's one handle. I really can't. And I'm gonna be very firm about it. They need to fix it.
Yeah.
And they put a huge metal backing on it because there were 3 holes there from from having 3 faucet handles. I just don't know if they made the middle hole bigger in order to accommodate the one valve kind of thing. Yeah, it's like I definitely needed new valves. They were awful. And they were really messed up. But yeah, they
Hey.
And I don't mind having a bath faucet where you pull up the thing to switch to shower instead of rotating a handle. That's fine. Saves me a lot of trouble, in fact.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be complaining so much
It's
on
okay.
the stream. But yeah, David Cage. We were talking about David Cage.
Yeah, and just how stupid the twist in Heavy Rain was.
Here, chat. Here. Enjoy. I will never not find that funny because Detroit Become Human exists.
Oh god.
That's the picture of Yoko Taro with the steel chair.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's 2 1-to-1. And what's interesting, in my opinion, is that the 2012 demo for Detroit Become Human called Kara that you can find on YouTube, it's not even a game, it's just a visual.
Yeah, it's a tech demo. Like, that wouldn't even be the first time a tech demo of his became a full game.
But here's the thing, Kara, the tech demo, made the point of Detroit Become Human better than Detroit Become Human did.
Yup.
And let me see how long Kara was. Kara officially. Kara is 7 minutes long.
Yep.
Sorry, 7 minutes and 2 seconds. And it is a spectacular tech demo. Like, this has all of the emotions
Heady, soldiers.
in it,
It's
and
time
just
to hit the hay.
like,
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
for those who haven't seen it, you know, go watch it. But
Well
it's
then.
like
Hey, good night.
the idea that fear was the whole catalyst of allowing this to come to pass.
Yep.
And the heartbeat actually increasing. That was a nice touch. There were a lot of very little touches in Kara that were spectacular. Just from an animation standpoint, little details.
Yep.
With the characters' facial animations, the way certain plates were laid out, the shape language of the various parts of the robot. I could go. I'm not going to get too deeply into animation technicals because I will talk for 3 hours about it. But it is, for anyone who knows animation and as well as communicating story elements through visual shorthand. Not like tropes, but, you know, if you want to make your villain look menacing, you give them a lot of spiky points.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of visual shorthand. Or to convey what kind of villain. You know, if you have a villain that's, you know, the whole femme fatale kind of villain, you know, you normally use a lot of curves ending in sharp points. To convey a sort of sultriness, but that ends in danger. It's really effective. And the way the plates on the car robot are laid out, it is both natural in terms of the way it mimics the human muscular structure, but also it has some of the objectifying lines that you see in, like, comic books and stuff. So she is both human and inhuman.
Yep. Anyway,
like
you have hit the point where I have no idea what's going on. Like, this is where I saved and was like, I'm done with the demo. I'm going to do this on stream. So from here on out, I am completely blind. But also, I think that's where I'm going to call things for today.
Okay.
So.
Cody, you're gonna get booped?
No, you.
No, you.
Let's see. Yeah. When should we expect to resume Elden Ring, would you say?
Hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. We could try Wednesday.
Okay.
Unless you have something Wednesday.
I do not. I was just gonna rely on 100 Line to fill up the gaps in that.
Because, also you have Of the Devil Episode 1 to play.
I do. I do indeed. And that will be the next free Wednesday, but...
I am really eager to watch you play that. But I do work Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
So, yeah. I actually work extremely early on Friday. I work like 6 to 11. It's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
Because normally the latest I start is 8. So this is 2 hours earlier. But though it being 2 hours earlier, I can and having to go there at 5, it's probably not going to be as bad because traffic gets bad at 6. So I'm going to probably have to leave at between 4:30 and 5.
Yeah. Just to avoid rush hour.
I think it's a concert.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's not the end of the world.
Looks like Juker is doing Harmony of Despair, which is a game I have not seen being streamed online for a hot minute. And I'm going to send you all over that direction.
Huh.
So yeah.
What is Harmony of Despair?
It's a multiplayer Castlevania game very arcadey in nature. It's a lot of fun, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah,
I demand you play Castlevania Fighter at some point.
Eventually I will get to it, I promise. But like, for now, Elden Ring tomorrow. This will be back on Thursday then. And in the meantime, y'all have an excellent evening. Take care, and I will catch you all later.
Bye-bye.